The best diet for Crohn's disease would be a diet with the most nutrients in it, right? So this diet was discovered in the 1930s by Dr. Weston A. Price. He heard rumors of populations in faraway lands that were so healthy, they had perfectly straight teeth, no cavities, and overall good health. And it turns out these rumors were true. The first place he visited was the Swiss Alps. There they ate a rye bread, lots of dairy, meat, chicken, eggs, and they had a very limited supply of seasonal vegetables and fruits. The next place he visited was the Scottish Isles, and they ate a lot of oats, they ate a lot of seafood, and they had this one dish where they would take the cod head and stuff it with oats and have cod liver with it. They ate seaweed, and they had a little bit of seasonal vegetables, and they weren't able to grow many fruits on these barren islands. The next were the Eskimos, and here they had a very hard time growing crops. So they ate a lot of mammals from the sea, mammals on land. They ate a lot of seafood. They had seaweed. They prized fish eggs, and they also collect nuts, seeds, and berries. In Africa and Australia, they ate a lot of bugs, they ate a lot of meat and organ meats, they ate eggs, they had dairy, especially in Africa, they had lots of dairy, they ate lots of different fruits, they ate lots of different starches, and they had a small amount of seasonal vegetables. And in the Pacific Islands, they ate lots of seafood. Some of these islands had wild pigs, coconuts, fruits, a starchy root called a taro root. These diets were packed with all the nutrients the body needs to recover from Crohn's disease. Now, Weston A. Price's food pyramid would look a little something like this. And to learn more about ancestral diets, I suggest reading his book or read Nourishing Diets by Sally Fallon. Now, Dr. Price's first major discovery was the importance of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K2, MK7 to be exact. And now this is mainly found in the dairy fats, cream, butter, sour cream, in liver, egg yolks, fish eggs, and shellfish. So this woman right here, she lived on an island in Fiji, and she would walk across the island multiple times a week to make sure she could get this special crab that was high in fat-soluble vitamins. She would give it to certain people in the village, such as pregnant women, growing children, nursing women, people who were sick or recovering from an injury. And similar practices were done in every culture that he visited. Dr. Price did an experiment with the growth of young turkeys over a 2-week period. The first group of turkeys, he did not supplement them at all, and they gained 10% body weight. The next group of turkeys, he gave them cod liver oil, and they gained 20% body weight. So they doubled the body weight gain. And then in the last group, they gave them cod liver oil with high mineral butter, which contains all the fat-soluble vitamins, and these turkeys gained 40% body weight. But Mike, aren't carrots high in vitamin A? And this is actually misleading. And just remember that these food labels are regulated by the government, so expect errors. This is actually represents the amount of beta carotene in carrots that needs to be converted into retinol. This happens in the small intestine, and this conversion is very, 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 very low. In healthy humans, it is even lower or non-existent in somebody with Crohn's disease. So this is not an adequate source of vitamin A. Weston A. Price also talks about the importance of minerals and that we need 2 grams of phosphorus and 1.5 grams of calcium every day, which you can get by eating 10 pounds of carrots. That's 100 carrots. I don't think you can do that even if you juice them. Or you could eat 40 pounds of apples. This is just very ironic because we are told growing up that to eat your fruits and veggies, they're very nutritious for you, where it's actually the exact opposite. Or we could eat 1 pound of lentils or some sort of a starch. That's very easy to do over 3 meals throughout a day. Or you could eat a pound of meat or a half pound of cheese. A half pound of cheese is simply 8 slices of cheese. That is very easy to do. And when you look at these graphs, it becomes very easy to understand how Dr. Price got these numbers. Fruit and veggies do have nutritional value to them, but starches, legumes, meats, eggs, and dairy just have a lot more. Plant-based diets are very dangerous for somebody with Crohn's because they have less nutrients while the body is using tons of nutrients, so the body will have to resort to pillaging nutrients from your tissues and from your bones, and that can result in rapid weight loss. Mother Nature shows us that vegetarian animals have huge digestive systems and have to eat all day long. A 1,000-pound cow has to eat 30 pounds of grass every single day, and the most important mineral or nutrient is nitrogen, also known as protein. Gut tissue costs protein to fix. The mucus, the muscles, the organs, the tissues, the tendons, the ligaments, the bones, they are all made out of proteins. And the billions of enzymes that do the billions of chemical reactions in your body of every second of every day, they are made of protein. And the body has been ravaged by Crohn's, and it needs more protein than normal to get back to normal. It's a simple math equation. Animal products are the best source of protein, followed by legumes and then other starches. And in this graph, we can see how plant proteins lack many of the essential amino acids. They have them, they are just very low. There are many people who do not get better on ancestral Crohn's disease diets, and you might be intolerant to a lot of the foods that I mentioned here, but I can show you how to fix these. Diet alone cannot fix Crohn's disease. It is not the most important part. It is actually impossible to get better from Crohn's disease on diet alone, and strict diets can actually make it much worse. Watch this video right here to learn about the number one thing you need to do to get better from Crohn's.